research project, a mobile-enabled surveillance system for animal disease. Basically, it's a system of surveilling animal diseases in developing countries. So first, I'll start by defining definition of terms. Zoonosis. Diseases and infections which are naturally transmitted between animals and humans. And for disease surveillance, it's the ongoing systematic collection and analysis of data and provision of information which leads to action being taken to prevent and control disease, usually one of infectious nature. So the background, according to research, over 61% of 1,450 non-infectious human pathogens are zoonotic in nature, which means they are transferable between animals and humans. In developing countries like Zimbabwe, for example, are particularly susceptible, and many deaths occur each year due to lack of early detection of diseases. Surveillance itself is proved to be a thorny issue in developing countries because it requires resources. Many people should be involved in surveillance. As you can see, a young boy over there. Normally we live with animals. So animals, if animals have infections, they can be easily transferred to human beings. So background, livestock is an important sector of agriculture in countries of Southern Africa, like Zimbabwe, South Africa, and so on. So normally developing countries depend largely on agriculture for survival, and 60% of SADC population depends on livestock, which means many people in developing countries in Africa depends on livestock for their well-being. And research shows that there's going to be an increase in demand in livestock and livestock products in the region. And developing countries is full of examples of countries which are devastated livestock agriculture and severe economic losses due to losses incurred as a result of being found too late, like East Coast fever, which kills about 50% of animals in central parts of Africa. And also food derived from animals affect both human beings and animals. You can see that child is affected by what we call salmonella diseases. So why did I choose this topic? The key success of handling animal diseases is early detection. So means there should be a system which helps in detecting disease events as it happens. And if diseases can be detected very early in the phase of epidemic development, the possibility exists that it can be arrested and eliminated before it actually inflicts damages. And early detection presumes that there is a surveillance system in place that will bring infection to light when it faces in. Normally in developing countries, we've also surveillance system in place, but it's actually manual, and in some rural parts, in remote areas, it is difficult to collect data there and to gather it from all different parts. Then try to analyze the exposure of humans to animal diseases. So another reason is ITC for development. I'm an IT specialist, so I want maybe to take part in using IT, for ensuring food security in developing countries, since we all depend on agriculture. So I want to take part in that. In my hypothesis, the use of mobile phones in animal disease surveillance will result in early detection of diseases, which means mobile phones will be used like crowdsourcing, engaging the whole community in detecting animal diseases. The aim of this project is to develop a mobile-enabled system for early detection of zoonotic diseases outbreaks. My objectives. My main objective is to provide information to guide intervention in rapid identification of diseases, rapid reporting of disease events, and monitoring and analysis of reported diseases, and also assess the human exposure on concurrent infections. So the key concept of my research topic, basically we have people in surveillance system of people, those who gather data, who analyze the data, and also we have a storage mechanism like computers and cell phones, and also a feedback mechanism to feedback on data that has been gathered. So this is basically the summary of the surveillance system. A farmer uses mobile phones to report an animal disease case. So this data will be sent to a server, and the data from SMS will be decoded and stored in the web server, and analyst specialists then analyze the data, and suspected disease is identified, and action can be taken to do away with the disease. So what I've done so far, I've set up an inside web-based website on Surveil PhD. So as you know, ID is an open source, which means we can customize it what we want. So the mobile application will be used for collecting data, and the website will be used for analysis and tracking the exposure of diseases to animals. And also I've gathered software tools which are going to be used for my research, like Open Project for project management, Android programming tools, and so forth. So this is the expected output. This is the website. So as you can see, this will be animal disease cases, and they can be categorized in companion animals, zoo animals, and so forth. So the analyst may use this map to identify the spread of animal diseases and so on. My work plan. This is my work plan. From write a final draft. That's where I'm starting right now. Then requirement specification, final presentation, develop a smartphone application, customize HID to suit my project requirements, and also develop an SMS access point, which means in developing countries, not everyone can afford a smartphone. So maybe it must be a way of collecting data from SMS to the website. So I'll develop an access point which you can send an SMS to a phone number, and then data can be uploaded to the website. So in conclusion, surveillance often presents itself as a thorny issue in developing countries because they lack resources and financial to cater for surveillance. And also animals can be a reservoir of human diseases. As you can see from researches, many diseases that affect human beings come from animals. And also to engage the community in animal disease surveillance, which go a long way in detection of animal diseases. And mobile phones can also be used as a tool for crowdsourcing, collecting data from the community, then upload it, then specialists can analyze the data. So this is the reference I